Unfortunately, this area looks like there is quite a bit of trash. It's just a shame that people think that locations near trees are trash areas. A lot of this trash is difficult to find as well, so some of it has, I've noticed, been left here for a while. The council and the locals are doing a lot of work though. I mean, when I noticed the uptake in the levels of litter, I did notice the trash that was left out in the open fields was normally gone within a few days, which was great to see. It's just the locals and the council shouldn't have to do this. There shouldn't be the levels of trash that you see, for example, in this park is much greater than that you will see at Beverley, not too far away. I do also like the fact that with the bins at Beverley, they write on the bins that. Sorry, it's just starting to rain. Give me a moment. They write on the bins that if you do have any extra trash, then why not take it home? Which I think is a message that it's good to see, and some people do have to be reminded of that. So if we could get an extra bin in this location, just by where one of these entrances, one of the back entrances are, I think that would significantly reduce the levels of litter and dog waste, because quite often actually on the path which you see in front of you that runs all the way along and up through the park, there will often be dog waste along that path, and often quite centrally, so unfortunately a lot of people do step on the dog litter, and I have literally a few minutes ago I saw a child just playing on his bike there by the entrance. So any dog litter along this path is a significant hazard and danger to children. There's quite a lot of rubbish by this tree. It looks like someone's left some sort of used gym equipment here as well. See if I can get it out. I'll probably have to be put in a separate bin bag. It seems like some sort of gym equipment with these arms that move up and down. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it is a little bit too heavy to put in a bin bag, so I'll have to come back for this a little bit later. I think after the video I'll come back for this and then put this in a big bin or something. Yeah. You can see that the bin is actually getting quite full, and we haven't actually reached even halfway through the park yet. We're just by the path now, from the back entrance. Just by the bike racks by the tennis courts. It's quite a bit of different wrapping litter here. Some kind of strange metal. This It's actually quite dangerous and sharp actually. I'm learning now that litter picking isn't actually as easy as it sounds. So again, thank you to the locals who have been doing a lot of the litter picking. Yeah. A few tennis balls, so I'll just push those back through the gate. Again, there's more rubbish behind this tree. Yeah, again, the sad thing about plastics is at the moment none of these are biodegradable, so this will just keep building up in the locations where people will throw it, because they'll think no one's gonna worry about trash behind trees. But a lot of the tennis balls that people will be playing, a lot of tennis balls will come out. For those who play tennis, you'll know that it's not always easy to keep the ball in the court. Unfortunately, as I was explaining, the fact that tennis players will come into contact with trash and dangerous trash. For example, that I've just noticed here, this glass cracked bottle. So it is quite dangerous as well. This looks like a small children's play ball, some kind of waste. And there's more cracked glass here. And more plastic. And we have a full actual glass bottle right by the courts again. One thing I think people will do is, you probably notice that there's a lot more trash by the tennis courts. Is I think people will come from that entrance or from the back entrance and use this park as a way to pass through. So as it's not their park, I'm guessing that they don't treat it with the same respect. So again, that's why I'm saying it would be good to have more bins. Even enlarging the bin that is by the first entrance there would also be a good idea. Yep, there's more food waste here. Bin caps for bottles is probably one of the most common things as well. The glass bottle caps, as you can see here. So it looks like we have unfortunately, some tennis players who also cause trash. This is a ball can. When you open a ball can, you always have these metal lids, and I've actually seen some of these on the tennis courts, which shouldn't really be happening, because the bin's literally outside the tennis courts. So that's not good to see.